I do, creativity runs through me. That is an affirmation. That is an affirmation, okay? Vision board like they scissoring. They shouldn't be scissoring. They not the same thing. I also understand they come up with a term called dead cat bounce. Because I'm assuming y'all got y'all vision board out. I'm assuming y'all got the goal list out. As we look over it. Hey, if you're new here, I'm Asia G. If you're not, welcome back. This channel is almost mostly a fitness channel, but from time to time I will share like lifestyle stuff, updates. I will vlog a bit, and I also talk about goals, vision boards, kind of stuff like that at least 2-3 times a year. So what I wanted to do today was to do a review of the vision board that I made in January. It is June and it's been 6 months, so it's a really good time for you also to pull out the vision board that you made in January, or like those goals that you made from the year from January. 6 months is like a nice period of time to see if like you've actually made any progress towards those goals, or if you feel like you need to change those goals, maybe pivot a little bit. Pivot is the word if you need to change some stuff. Throughout this video, I may go from saying looking at the vision board to looking at my goals. I didn't really make a lot of goals for this year. I'm really talking about vision board. But if you hear me say goals, I'm treating goals and vision board like they scissoring. They shouldn't be scissoring. They not the same thing. But in this video, I may slip up and say goals and vision boards interchangeably, even though they are definitely separate in my little brain. So let's get to the things. This is a vision board that I made in January. I actually met with 2 friends at a coffee shop, and we sat down, brought magazines, clipped, and just had a really good time putting everything together with pastries and coffee. Because I don't know about holding it the whole time. This seemed like a lot. Y'all tell me if this seemed like a lot to hold it the whole time. Oh, let's put this plant up here. We friends. We friends now, and I can be comfortable. I'm already on the floor, so we comfortable, okay? This is how the video gonna look. Y'all let me know if y'all thought of something better that I could have done down in the comments. Then maybe next time when I review it again, then I'll have like an idea of how to set everything up. But right now, this is the best that I could think to show you guys the vision board and to also kind of talk about it. So we're gonna work our way from left to right. Spanish. I really want to be able to speak Spanish. Did you do your Duolingo? Did you do your Duolingo? Did you do it? Yo quiero hablar en español, pero no quiero estudiar y no, I want to say hence, mientras, maybe that's like it, mientras no hablo en español muy bien, muy bueno, no muy rápido, no puedo entender español cuando alguna está hablando. I want to speak Spanish, but I don't like to study, and I can't understand when somebody else is speaking Spanish to me. Like, that's the hint of what I tried to say. If I was studying and doing all the things, if I was doing actual book work in addition to the Duolingo, and also taking classes where I'm actively speaking with somebody, I will be further along. So it's still here. It's going to be a forever. It's a forever on my vision board, because one day I'm going to get there. The evolution of my beautiful happy place. I just want to start creating stuff for myself. You know how when you watch a lot of YouTube videos or like a lot of inspirational stuff, a lot of times you end up taking on those people goals and you don't make them for yourself. So I wanted to define what my happy place was and what that looked like for me. If you've ever did something because somebody else was doing it and it didn't bring you the same joy that they're saying that they get from it, it may not be the thing for you. A lot of times we'll think that we're doing it wrong and that we should try harder, but really it's just not the thing for us. It's not our happy place, it's their happy place. So you're not getting that same joy that they're getting because that's not your thing. So really me creating my own happy place, and it really look like me creating my own fitness routine. I enjoy going to the gym, but I also enjoy yoga. I enjoy working out at home. So not having this one thing of how I thought fitness would look once I started going to the gym, I almost kind of developed a gym personality that I let my happy place be wherever it is and whatever kind of body movement I want to do. That's when I was most happy in the past, and I have kind of did that now, because my happy place is moving and doing things that little Asia wanted to do that she was too scared to do, which is like running, jumping, speaking Spanish, making friends, creating a YouTube video, having conversations with people, being out front, having an opinion. All of that is my happy place, to continue to like do that and nurture myself. My button been coming undone, so I'll be having to check. Choosing life, Bible, and it says you will know that you are completely done with something when you give it up and you don't feel a sense of loss. I feel that way about a lot of things. That's how you know, like when you're over somebody or over something, like it was saying. But as far as like choosing life in the Bible, I do identify as a Christian. I have been reading more of the Bible and just trying to get to a place where I understand for myself. Another one of those things of a happy place, how other people interact with God may not be how I interact with God. So really like reading the Bible and learning for myself. I picked up finally a new Bible study book. I watched this YouTube video, I pop it up right here, where she talked about the SOAP method of doing Bible study. And I'm reading 2 Kings now. So I'm doing Bible study, but I'm also just kind of reading the whole chapter of whatever verse that I'm reading, and then kind of getting all of it in context versus like pulling the verse out and saying how it applies to my life. But actually understanding the context that he was reading, and then pulling that whole context and how the context and whole and not just that verse applies to my life. So really just learning the word and engaging more with Christian-based entertainment to kind of fulfill me and sustain me. This one says, what do you want to be? I want to do YouTube, and I came back, and that's part of the reason why I came back, because as I get down here, I have YouTube on my vision board. I want to do YouTube. I want to create videos. I want to talk to you guys, and I want to do it even when I feel like I don't have anything to say. I want to do it even when I feel like people think I don't have nothing to say. I want to do it even when I feel like I'm not bringing value, because I know that those things are not true. So fighting through feeling like an imposter, fighting through feeling like what's the point, because if nothing else, it brings me joy and it makes me happy to share. And like when 1 or 2 people comment on it, or 1 or 2 people watch it, it makes me excited to engage with you all and to be able to share myself almost fully personality wise, even if I'm not sharing on my business, because I don't got no business to share. I still want to share my personality and things that I'm enjoying and engage with other people. I like people. Also, we'll just add this to this. This is called ability, and we all have it inside. So just believing in myself and knowing that I can do things, and even if I mess up or it's not the best, that I still have the ability, I still have the want and the desire to do things. That's on the vision board, fly. Before this video, I uploaded a haul video, and I kind of talked about my style. And so this is what this thing is. You probably can't tell because this is a little creative thing from my mind. It says fly, and I mean like dress fly. You see he got the shades on. Shades is my new thing, and he's all kind of with his phone, and he just look fly. He looked like he put a little style and effort into it more than what was needed. And I dressed him myself with these shades and whatever that is up there. Moving on. Was all a matter of perspective and vocabulary, and I got creative down here because I create. So I am following through on this thing, even if it's not as consistent as I would want it to be. I'm doing it, and it is true, a matter of perspective, what you think that you bring, and you seeing yourself for you, and not trying to think about how other people see you. So for me, I often have other people's opinions and what they may think about me in the back of my head, and the biggest thing is like shying away from that and leaning more into me and showing up the best I can. Also, just a matter of vocabulary. The easiest example I can think of is now people say, I get to work out instead of I have to work out. One kind of sounds like you're more excited about it. Both of them you working out. But one you sound more excited, one sound dreadful. So speaking abundance and the things you want into your life. Not even just abundance, but speaking calm and peace into your life. Speaking life into your life. Speaking the things that you want into your life, in addition to working with God. So it all kind of works together. Coming on over, coming attractions in 2024, micro committing. So micro committing is like doing like a little bit at a time. And so that's what I've been doing, where micro committing. That's how the home workouts happen. I didn't want to go to the gym, but I wanted to work out. I committed to just working out at home. Micro committing to the bigger thing, which is fitness. And then also just recording the fitness and uploading. All fitness content don't have to be in the gym. It don't have to be outside running. I do what I like to do, and then people who like what I like, they gonna come find me. Come find me. Come subscribe. Did you like, comment, and subscribe? Did you do it? Did you do it? So that's what that says. And then this just kind of says, sometimes it's not easy when trying something new, when it seems like it's too hard or just too much to do. It takes. And then I got macro committing. Y'all really proud of this vision board. If nothing else, aesthetically I'm proud of. Because who is she? So I do feel like I'm doing well. So going back this way, living a disciplined life, I'm not doing well with it. Okay, I'm not doing well. I'm disciplined with some things, but I would like to be more disciplined and consistent in several areas of my life. Learning, food, Spanish, drinking water, spending time with family, having like a bunch of different stuff, you guys. But I do want to live a disciplined life, and I'm speaking that into my life. Solo yo puedo caminar mi vida. This says only I can change my life. Fear of speaking keeps many people from being heard, and that's just self-explanatory within itself. I feel like I am moving towards this version of myself because I do have an opinion. I do state that opinion. I realize the opinion is opinion and it's not a fact. And as long as I'm giving it as my opinion and not a fact, I am okay. You know, and I'm being respectful of others when I'm giving it. So I do feel like I am doing this. I'm changing my life. I'm doing the things that I want to do. Moving on over to being creative in everything I do. Creativity runs through me. That is an affirmation. That is an affirmation, okay? And just be creative on YouTube, which I am doing. I'm showing back up. Y'all see I got this camera and I got the videos going up. Moving on is the Powerball. Somebody hit the Powerball in Memphis, okay, for 100,000 in my old neighborhood. I'm gonna have to come see about that. What's going on? Hitting the Powerball, it's allowed to be easy, and that just really represents money. And also I have my YouTube, so YouTube is allowed to be easy. Income flowing to me is allowed to be easy. And when I put this on here, I generally thought of just like hitting the lottery, but one of my coworkers was just mentioning how abundantly blessed we have been more recently. And I keep saying abundant because like that's a really big word, but also I feel that way. I feel like God is taking care of me and that he knows what's going to be coming up in my life financially, with people in my life as well, that he has made it so that we are all okay. And I feel like he has been using me as a vessel to do some things for people, and I'm just so thankful because that's one of the prayers that I pray, is that he bless me, but also that he bless me that I am able to bless those that I love and others around me. And I feel like that's flowing through. So even though this says the lottery, I realize now that it actually means just financially being okay, and that it's being easy and stuff is flowing to me. Coming back this way, travel. I am so excited about travel. By the time you guys see this, I would have been to New York and back, and New York is on the board. They go to Statue of Liberty right there. Bam. And it says I am packed. So I got the Statue of Liberty, and then I have the Eiffel Tower. Stay tuned for the Eiffel Tower. We're going to see. This one is good as done. Progress over here, and I got one more place. Then I have some other travels coming up. So I've been to Wisconsin. I'm going to have a run in Chicago, a half marathon in Chicago. So I'm traveling and I'm doing all of the things. I never really envisioned myself as a traveler, but as I learn more and do more and get older and just see what's out there, I definitely think I enjoy traveling. I enjoy being home. Y'all know I love being in my house. But I do like going other places. So I'm really excited to go to New York for the very first time. I feel like it's going to give texture to movies and stuff now. Like when they're in New York, like this the background scene of it, that I've been there and I've touched it. I've breathed the air. I've saw the rats. I've seen the small places, the hustle, the bustle. I'm ready, okay? New York, so excited. Fluent in Spanish, be adventurous, organization, confident, dream. These are all things that I'm working on. These are things that I want to describe me as a person, and also to describe my habits, my thought process, my personality. I would love to be fluent in Spanish. I would love to be described as adventurous when people think of me. I would love to come off as confident. I want to be able to dream big, dream so big that it almost seems impossible, that my mind is blown when the thing happens. And I also want to be organized, because organization helps some of this stuff happen as well. While stuff gonna flow to me, I do gotta be organized and ready to receive it. Empowered. So this money thing, So y'all know I invest in retirement from work, which is like my 401k and my Roth. But I opened up a Vanguard brokerage account, And one of the things I wanted to do was to take a class to learn how to invest. But baby, y'all, I'm not going to pay people $400-$500. Maybe eventually, but not right now. But what I did do was I watched a whole YouTube video. It was an hour, and it talked you step by step about investing, setting up the accounts, the different terms, what to look for, how to read the charts. I'll put that video right here. If you guys are interested in investing, it's a beginner-friendly guide to investing. So I don't know everything, but I know a couple of terms. I know how to read a chart, and I know how to read them ticker symbols. So this is the video that I watched, and I felt so proud of myself when I did it, that I sat down and I made the time. And I'm even more excited that it was the free YouTube University. I do feel empowered, and I have been making investments and getting more financially literate. Some of my accounts have grown, not like a lot, because really I'm just starting out. So if it grew $20, $30, but that's more than I had. So I do feel empowered, like learning and watching that video, to be able to engage with the material about Wall Street and financial and investing in terms and stuff that they used. Do y'all know that dead cat bounce is a terminology in investing? I was like, the dead cat bounce? What is that? And why would y'all say that? Y'all supposed to be professionals. You get over there to invest and you think stuff is going to be like extremely hard to understand, and they come up with a term called dead cat bounce. Who thought of that? Last but not least, my dream home. Every time I'm recording on YouTube and I get everything set up, I haven't really decorated this place. And I've been here 3 years, and I keep saying I'm going to decorate. But I guess a piece of me is waiting to get into my dream home. And is this my forever home? It's almost like I don't want to decorate, because what if this is not my forever home? And it kind of puts me in a space where I feel ungrateful, because it is a blessing. You know what I'm saying? To have your own place. So I want to invest and invest in decor, setting it up, making it even more homey than it already is. The layout of where I live is not the layout of what my dream home would look like. But I'm always willing to make a place my happy place and re-envision what my dream home would look like. Because financially, the house is great. The layout isn't great. But then what if I get the dream home and then financially, I suck at it? You know what I'm saying? Well, financially, it may be not where I'm supposed to be. So I need to be grateful for where I'm at and the things that I have right now. How are you guys doing on y'all vision boards? Do y'all see that y'all are making any progress towards or away from it? Are y'all looking at the goals and resolutions that y'all made in the new year? So with the vision board and everything being reviewed, I think some of the things that help us reach those vision boards and the goals that we set for ourselves is having a schedule and is being organized and getting really clear, like on dates and times that we want to do things. So it's being specific. How will you know if you're reaching it? How will you know if you need to change and pivot what you're doing? Are you giving yourself enough credit in the journey of getting these things done? Are you being realistic about why you're not completing things done if you're not completing it? So I think all of this stuff is like really big things that we need to consider, like when we looking back over our vision board, because I'm assuming y'all got y'all vision board out. I'm assuming y'all got the goal list out. As we look over it, we need to be contemplating why we are or aren't making progress, what's working for us, and what we need to change and pivot in different ways that we can implement to get where we want to be. So whether that's setting a schedule, like I was just saying, setting an alarm clock, getting an accountability partner, setting up some stuff on automatic payments, watching some YouTube videos about the thing that we want to do. Like I want to learn how to sew. I need to be getting on my YouTube game about learning how to sew. All of those things, we can accomplish everything we want to do. Even if we don't accomplish it in the time frame that we want to, we can try to set ourselves up for success to do those things. And this is just the time to start looking at it and considering what you want to do. So I just wanted to share a quick update. I believe I shared it when I did it, but you guys, let me know, how are y'all faring so far 6 months into the year? It's not too late to pivot, start over, or just start doing the thing anyway that you have been wanting to do. I enjoy sharing with you guys. I enjoy being with you guys. And y'all, YouTube are on my vision board several different times in several different ways. So I do plan to keep showing up. And leave me a comment, you guys. Leave me a comment about the goals and stuff that y'all are doing. Like, subscribe, and I will see you guys